Hey guys, it's me Stephanie and I'm back with another video. This is going to be a natural hair tutorial on how I moisturize my hair during the winter season. Of course, the cold can leave our hair feeling dry and thirsty. So today, hopefully the method I'm going to show you will help you keep your natural hair moisturized. I'm going to start off with a very old hair. This is a wash and go that I did on myself and I absolutely loved the results. So I'm going to start off by sectioning my hair into 4 parts. I section my hair into 4 parts because it helps me manage the hair much easier. It helps me wash it better and it also helps me keep it detangled through washouts. I'm going to start by using hairbands. Now the hairbands is obviously to hold the hair into place and make it easier for me to wash. Then I go straight into the wash and I wash my hair. I normally use my HERBAL shampoo to wash my hair and I absolutely love it because it leaves my hair feeling very nice and moisturized even though it's being washed. Now onto the treatment. You're going to need coconut oil, honey, olive oil and a few oils of your choice, a bowl, a spoon. Now what you're going to start off by doing is pour the olive oil into the bowl. Now there's no specific measurements. I just eyeball it and use as much as I think I need for the amount of hair on my head. Now some of the benefits of olive oil is it helps with dandruff and it also helps your hair stay moisturized. So if you're suffering from dandruff, olive oil is very good for your hair. I'm then going to take this applicator. In this applicator I've got several oils. I've got macadamia oil, olive oil, vitamin E oil, and all of these help to fight frizz, maintain and moisturize the hair and coat the hair strands. Now again, everyone knows the benefits of coconut oil. Coconut oil is amazing for both the hair and the skin, and I use about 1, 2, 3 spoons, I believe. Again, there's no specific measurements. You can use as much as you want to accommodate the amount of hair you've got on your head. I go ahead and mix all this together. Then I take honey. Now honey, a lot of people will think, why are you going to put honey in your mixture? But actually honey has a natural humectant, which means it draws natural air in the atmosphere and helps your hair stay moisturized for a longer time. It's got the natural stuff in it to, you know, feed your hair follicles and retain length as well as help it grow. So honey is amazing for your hair. It doesn't leave your hair feeling sticky or anything. I use about 3 little spoons of honey. And I pour that into this mixture and I mix all of that very well to allow even distribution. After my hair has been washed, I will then take a t-shirt to pat it dry. I do not want to completely take away all the water from my hair, so I will use a towel to pat it dry and get ready to apply the treatment. You could use this treatment as an hot oil treatment, so you know when you apply it all in your hair, you could leave it and use a steamer or anything to put it in your hair. I just leave it in my hair for the time being. So what I'm doing now is I'm applying all the moisture around my hair. I start off from the roots to the tip. I then go ahead and section each parts of my hair into small sections and I coat every single strand of my hair with this treatment. And once again, I start with root to tip and I use this procedure, I use this method to detangle my hair as well. I do not use a comb because it's not really necessary. I then go ahead and twist it after I have applied the treatment and leave it to settle. And then move on to the next, of course. Once again, I'm doing it to the next hair. and you can tell that my hair is already looking shiny, it's looking moisturized. I make sure I focus more on the tips as well, because obviously the tip of my hair are the oldest and they tend to get more dry. I've also colored my hair, so the tip really does tend to get really dry. So when I'm using this treatment, I make sure I focus extensively on the ends to make sure they are nicely coated in all the goodness. I'm then going to move on to the back. I normally tuck that away and move straight onto the back. I think I'm going to do a little length check here for you guys. I'm not quite sure, probably not. But you know, my hair is looking nice and curly. It's very moisturized.
Maybe I'll leave, baby, but you know I never will.
On to the next one. I'm going to start again by working from the back. I think this is where I do the length check actually. Yep, just a mini length check. In case you're wondering, I've been natural for about 4 years. I know my hair takes forever to grow. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But after that, I'm going to just twist all of them up and tuck it away and get ready to put my plastic bag. After all that's been tucked away, if you have a hooded dryer, you could sit in your hooded dryer. But since I'm not that fancy and I don't have one, I use a cling film to wrap my head, and I see this works best for me as well. It just works as equally good because it helps trap in heat as well. And then I put a normal plastic bag over my head and leave it to sit. I normally leave this in for about 3 hours or more, depending on what I'm doing, if I've got the time. After that, I go ahead and rinse out the treatment, and after rinsing, I use my conditioner, which is the Herbal Essence Hello Hydration Conditioner, and I leave that in for about another 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how I feel. After, you can see my hair is nice and curly and moisturized. It has taken into all the goodness. It feels soft. Remember, this is all to leave moisture in your hair, so constantly use a t-shirt. Do not use a towel to dry your hair, because it helps minimize frizz, and it also helps to retain that moisture in your hair. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a few oils onto my hair and get it prepped for styling. So at this point, you could just leave it how you want it to dry, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the banding method, the threading method, to stretch out my hair. If you want a tutorial on how I do it, please let me know, but this is what I do to stretch out my hair and get it prepped for my next styling. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.